Hello everyone, welcome back to FOOTBALLBREHZ, a platform where we discuss, debate and banter. My name is DOS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us on the show today, we have Spurs fan Ben, we have Liverpool fan Isha, and back with us today we have Arsenal fan Kieran. And on today's show... and right for the London Derby, right in time for the London Derby. On today's show, we're going to discuss two topics and we're going to preview two games. The two topics that we're going to discuss is, first, who will finish in the top four as things stand right now? And then the second topic we're going to discuss is there a good chance a British team is going to win a European trophy this season? And if so, who? And let's debate it and see. Two games we're going to preview, the North London Derby, of course, Arsenal versus Spurs, and then also the battle for top four, Manchester United v West Ham. Before we get to those, can you guys please make sure, remind you again, subscribe, follow, like all of our social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And let us know what you think so that we can engage back with you. So let's get straight to it. Let's go to first topic. As things stand, we're just before getting to an international break. Who do you guys think will finish in the top four? I mean, there's a lot of teams right now that are involved. We all know City are going to run off and win the title. We have Manchester United, we have Chelsea, we have West Ham, we have Everton, we have Leicester. And then on the outside now, we have Liverpool there as well, lingering. Spurs, I would say, since they're around Liverpool. I don't. Sorry, Kieran, I can't get as far to you. We're just there. Yeah.
We're like in the terms and conditions. We're just in that section there.
All right.
Terms and conditions.
You got look at the fine print.
You got right behind us, man. I'm feeling it.
Who do you guys think? Let's start with teams that we definitely all agree that we think they're going to finish in the top four. Do we say
City.
United will finish? We know City will. They're going to win the league.
City.
Do you guys think United... Does anyone think here that United will not finish in the top four?
I'm not saying you will, but I'm not saying it's guaranteed.
Well, nothing is guaranteed. We know that. But that's why we're discussing
I
it
think
now.
United are calm. I think
I'm
United
not
are
sure,
calm.
man.
I think you've done enough. I think United have done enough to even... If you were to go down any further, I'd say maybe third place. But the way that things are at the moment, City definitely... United, you can get results when you want to or when you need to. Sorry,
you'd have to majorly flop, not to.
Yeah,
majorly.
But that's a big.
And form-wise, I don't see form-wise. You need a huge dip. I don't think you're gonna get that huge dip. You might get a loss here or a couple draws here and there.
Do you know what's
but
funny?
I don't think you're gonna fall off like other teams around you.
The funny thing is, you're saying form-wise, we've actually been bad form-wise. Like I feel like we need to get back to good form. And I feel like that time will come when we hit it and we get back to good form. So even though our form has been bad, we've been scraping results. That's what's made us in the position that we're in right now. So I think there's a moment that's going to come where our form is going to come back before the season finishes, I think.
But saying that though, like you just said, like getting results is what is needed in football. So if you play poor and you're still picking up the threes, it doesn't really matter. But there's teams like Leicester, for example, they are dying hard. They're dying real hard. So they're the ones. Yeah. So they've got the injuries, but also they can't pick up the points.
Yep.
And I can see them slipping out of the top four.
Me too. I predicted this about 4 weeks ago, and I was like, Leicester going to drop out eventually. It's going to happen.
So we all agree United. It's just on the in the middle, but he would be. He's a Liverpool fan. He's a Liverpool fan. So let's.
I'm going to give that to you.
Okay, so then who?
We already moved on, bruv. Allow it.
How about Chelsea?
Yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh, you think Chelsea's more guaranteed than United?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling that Chelsea's building up ahead of steam. They're not conceding very many goals. They're scoring some decent goals.
Scoring some decent goals?
It annoys me. No, the type of goals they're scoring, the way they're playing football is what I like to see. And I just have a sneaky feeling they're building some kind of momentum that I don't want to see, because it's that type of momentum that's going to go to next season. So I'm wary about Chelsea. When you look at the options they've got, it's no joke, man. So I'm very wary about them.
What do you guys?
I think they're going to go on a run.
Do you guys agree with Isha or? Is it?
You know,
in a-
I
Go
still
for it,
think I still think that these guys are still on that new manager high. And I'm just waiting for them to have an unexpected bad result and see how they bounce out
That's
back
a very
from
good
that.
point. It's a very
You
good
know.
point. Because
But you know, the only reason why I disagree is because a lot of these players are quite new. So Lampard didn't really have that much time to bed him in anyway. So when you look at the squad, that squad is amazing. If Klopp walked into that team with that squad, they'll be playing world-beating football in less than a year. So I feel like if Tuchel's got anything about him, he's going to get some good stuff out of that team. The squad's amazing, let's be real. It's
hold
better than
on,
most
let's go
squads.
back a bit. What world-beating football? You're talking about just the one style where you just go forward and just kick it forward. And hopefully
Yeah, that style that won us Champions League,
cool.
Premier
I
League,
just double check that. Right,
Super Cup.
Keep going.
Just checking, yeah.
I was just checking, that's all.
Yo, just to jump on Ben's point as well,
Yeah.
I think where they do have the new manager, I think they're all trying to fight for their spot. Because he's come in and he's shaking things up. So people that were starting on the regs, they're not getting that start anymore. So they have to prove their worth. And I think a lot of the players which came in this season, they haven't all gelled together. And you kind of see now that he's getting the best out of certain players. Like we could talk about Werner for once because at least he's getting something out of his gameplay because how many games did he go without getting a goal?
I lost
it?
count.
Loads.
I'm not gonna
18
lie, I
all
lost count.
competitions.
Well, are we counting the
18.
disallowed ones?
All competitions.
Of
yeah,
course,
something
all
like
of them.
All right. I mean, when we look at Chelsea, we see there's a momentum building. We can all agree on that. They've been good since he's come, so there's a good chance that they will finish in the top 4. How about West Ham?
that.
No? I mean, West Ham have been playing good. They've been on form.
Yeah,
No?
but they've not been there. They've not done it. They've not finished their breakfast. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like the last 10 games of the season, which is now, they'll start to drop off a bit when the pressure's on. It's going to be like Tottenham. Like, they get into the conversation and then they just melt. So that's what I'm expecting to see, innit?
I think it depends.
Wow, hold
depends,
on a
It
minute.
depends on the fixtures as well because even when West Ham played City,
Are we
West
just
Ham
gonna
played well.
slide past that? Are we actually just gonna slide past that? And okay, cool. I noted it, shouldn't it? Enjoy your drink. Right, cool.
No, I was just saying that when City were playing West Ham were playing well, and City just managed to get that second goal to make it 2-1. So in terms of performances, I think they perform well. I don't think they're scared of most teams, which is good.
Yeah.
It just depends on, if anything happens, if they get like one significant injury, or like what Isha said,
Listen,
if they get a result which knocks them.
Lingard and Antonio get out of the squad, then they're gonna struggle.
Or example,
Just
Lingard
Antonio.
can't play. He can't play against United,
No.
so that's already one big miss for them.
Let's exactly. Let's see how they do without Lingard because I feel like they're relying on Lingard a little bit too much.
Fair enough. Everton?
He's performing well.
Everton?
Yes. I think they could.
Nah,
Because
they're
they've got the
they're too
mentality.
inconsistent, bruv.
Yeah, but so are the rest of us.
It's
I just
funny
feel
you
like,
say that, but I feel like West Ham have got more of a chance than Everton.
I just
Yeah,
feel like Everton's got a manager that can get the mentality to get them over the line, whereas David Moyes, I don't see him as being that
Okay,
rare.
how about Leicester then?
Leicester, I still think they're going to drop out. I think they'll
you
drop
see,
out.
Leicester have the mentality. Leicester have the manager, who I think is more experienced to try and get them over that line. To me, so if you're gonna put Everton there, I think Everton between Leicester, West Ham, and Everton would be the bottom.
Okay.
That's
I hear you.
All right,
yeah, I
I'm
agree
just
with
going
that.
off gut
I agree with
feeling.
that.
Okay,
I'm just going off gut feeling.
Just to wrap it up, just because of time. Give
Spurs.
me your 4 teams that you guys think will finish in the top 4, and I'll start off with you, Ben, first.
City, United, Chelsea, Spurs.
Boy.
Come on now.
All right, Kieran, top 4.
Alright, so I would go City, United, Chelsea. Let's go Leicester.
Leicester. Whoa, you're getting even without Barnes and Madison right now. You think they're gonna squeeze into that 4th?
Yeah, just because I can see West Ham maybe dropping off a little bit, and Everton haven't looked that tough of recent as well.
How about Liverpool?
What about Spurs format?
Pardon?
How about Liverpool?
What about us?
Pardon? what
Nothing.
about who?
Nothing. All right,
Okay, sorry.
Isha, to you.
Oh man, it hurts me to talk like this. Man City, United, Chelsea, and I'm gonna bottle it and say Leicester because I've just looked at the table. Like the rest of us
They're
have
up there.
their food, so I'm going Leicester to finish fourth.
Yeah, Leicester's up there at the moment, man. They're just behind. I feel maybe 3 points behind United.
Now 1
Yeah.
point behind United.
1 point.
Oh,
behind
1.
us, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
I didn't realise they were in front before the City game.
I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it'll
peak.
be City, United, Chelsea, and not no particular order because we don't know about how the order is going to go. But the fourth one for me is between, I would say, Spurs and Leicester. I would say between those two. I can't pick out those two right now. If I had to pick, I would say Spurs because it looks like Spurs are going into form, and Leicester right now all over the place with that day. Anyway, let's move on from that. Let's go to our next topic. Can an English team win a European trophy this season? Since now we're, in the juicy stages of the competition, do you guys think, and I'm talking about Champions League and we're talking about Europa League as well. We've still
We got a chance.
We've still got Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool in the Champions League, and we've also got Man United, Arsenal, and Spurs in the Europa League, which is good viewing for English
amazing.
football. So, do you guys think? Who do you guys think has the best chance, let's say, of winning these trophies, and why? Let's start with
City.
you first. Okay, let's start with you first, Ben.
City and Liverpool in Champions League. I hate to say it, even though Liverpool are flopping, they seem to be doing alright in Champions League. And Spurs. Oh, I think Spurs and United have a better chance than Arsenal. I'm sorry, Kieran, but yeah.
Second that.
Oh, I'll get my time. It's all good.
All right,
But
Kieran.
I could see Europa final Spurs and United. I could
That
just
would
see
be
it.
so sick.
For real.
That was so sick.
Well,
Kieran.
I've said in the group quite a few times over the past couple of years that you're gonna see the English sides dominating in Europe sometime soon. Like if you look at how we've been playing in both competitions and how was it last season? No, the season before last we had an
Two
all English
English
Champions
finals.
League final
Yeah.
and all English European final,
Yeah.
Europa final. You're gonna see more of that because I think Europe. I think because we have so much competition in the league, I think we do well when it comes to European teams because we kind of know how to play against everyone, and we're not kind of thrown off against the big teams. Whereas the bigger teams like PSG and maybe Juve, who don't really have much competition in their leagues, they kind of struggle. But going back to your original question, I would say in the Champions League, I think maybe City have a good chance this year because they've been playing really well.
Really? See, it's always like
Yeah.
this with City though. Every year they play amazing, and then it gets to the point where they have to do it and they bottle it in the
I think
Union
they-
I know.
Champions League.
I know,
This
but
is the one year
I think
they could.
at the moment though, I think where they're so comfortable in the league,
Yeah.
I think they can kind of prioritize the Champions League
Okay.
over the Premiership at the moment, so they can kind of
Fair.
balance things out a bit well.
Their squad depth, I
Fair.
think this time, I think is much greater. And
Yep.
You think
And-
so?
I don't think so.
I disagree.
No, I would say
They've
I
had
would
a
agree
better
with Ben
squad
because
before.
in terms of the players that are coming in and doing a good job.
in terms of players that can come in and play in different positions where and still get results. I mean, they had at one point they had De Bruyne up top and they were still getting results. Do you see what I mean? So
They've done that before though. The false nine.
Yeah.
And even when De Bruyne was
Yeah,
out, they still
but-
getting good results.
but
Other
they were
people stepped up.
they were struggling to comfortably get results, and this time they are doing it. They've got a whole different sort of mindset. I think that's just going to make a
He just-
difference.
I just think it's Pep who found a different way to make this particular team click. I think. I think there's been times where they've had better teams and better squads. Like that Centaurian season, they were incredible, man.
It was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Like, and I was surprised they didn't push further in the Champions League that year. So I'm not 100% on. The only thing I can say is a lot of other teams in Europe don't look amazing this season.
Oi!
What happened? Juve out?
Oi!
Is that what happened?
We can't see,
but
but
you could just tell us.
just
Oh, Juve.
Oh wow!
Porto.
Okay.
Well done, well done. All right, let's continue. Isha.
Yeah, sorry. And also, no, I haven't finished.
Go on.
I do think Arsenal have a good chance of Europa League, only because we do quite well in it,
Sick.
and I think all of our eggs are in that basket. Like we have to go for it.
You know what? I'll go to me straight up.
That's fair.
I agree with you about Arsenal because you have to put everything into this, otherwise your season is a complete failure. I mean, your season...
It already is.
It already is, yes.
But, you know.
But this could be your beacon of light. If you win the Europa League, you're in the Champions League next season. And that makes a whole lot of difference for your club, money-wise, as well as, you know, transfers, as well as preparing for next season. Otherwise, you're going to be on a downer. You finish 10th, 11th place in the league with nothing.
Not that far down, but okay, cool.
What position are you in?
Pardon?
What position are you in right now?
I don't know, but I'm trying to block it out.
Okay. And Isha, just to finish up.
They're 10th,
what do you
but
think?
it's cool, innit?
Yeah, I agree with Ben. I feel like Liverpool and City have the best chance for the UK in the Champions League.
Okay,
I think Chelsea will be found out.
Let's switch it up a little bit on you, Isha. Who do you think has the best chance in the Champions League and the best chance in the Europa League?
Right now, Champions League, the best chance, I'll say City. I've just got a feeling they might be able to do it because of the decline of the other clubs. And Bayern's defence is not great. If Liverpool get Van Dijk back, then I'm going to change my mind on that. Okay. But for now, City. Yeah, and Europa League, I'm going to put my money on United.
You think so? Have everybody?
It's between United and Spurs. And I think if it came down to a crunch game, United would pull out and win it. So I would say United's my favourite for that, as much as it hurts to say that.
Fair enough. That's really, really interesting to hear you guys' view. I do believe, I think Spurs are going to be dangerous, I think, in the Europa League, just because that's Jose, man. Jose, that's what he is all about, you know? So I'm more worried, I would say, about Spurs than majority of the other teams that are left in there. But
United got AC Milan next,
yeah,
haven't
we
they?
have AC Milan. That's going to be a challenge. We'll see
game.
what happens. We should win, but now Rashford is out, I think. So...
Oh, is he shoulder or something else?
No, it's his ankle, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So he looks like he may be out. So that's a big problem as well for us. But we'll see anyway what happens. Hopefully we get through that. All right, let's move
Ben,
on.
who do you have, Ben? Who's your next game in Europa?
I don't even. I'm not even gonna say it, but I can't. I can't say it. Innit? That is.
I was actually.
Is it Dynamo or something like that?
Dynamo Zagreb.
Is that who you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in good form as well, but anyway,
All right, let's move on. Let's go to the games that are coming up. 2 games we'll preview. Let's go to Man United v West Ham. This is going to be a cracking game, I think. Man United right now are gonna be buzzing over the amazing win over City, something that no one else has done. I just thought I'd point that out.
Wow, look at this guy, gassed.
You say no one else has done?
Well, no one else has done in a very long time.
Okay.
Okay.
Kemal wanted to go back to 1995, but anyway, let's and West Ham have been amazing as well. Amazing. Good thing is Lingard is not going to be playing, as he's the one that's really making them tick attacking wise right now. He won't be playing, so that's going to be a plus for United. What do you guys think will happen in this game, and how do you think this game will shape up?
I can see West Ham winning.
Yeah?
Because this is United's recently all over. You go and beat City, play amazing, and then go and lose the next game and play terrible. Like, that's the only reason. If you play the way you played against City, you win 4-0. But I can't.
United are missing Rashford as well. So just like West Ham can't have Lingard, United are missing Rashford as well. So I think it will probably be one of them cautious games where you come out with probably a draw.
Well, is Cavani training yet?
Cavani, I'm not sure. I haven't seen the latest pictures from the training sessions. Right now, we're not sure. So I mean,
I think West Ham. I think they're gonna come out hard. They're gonna come out swinging, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to nick a point from you. To be
honest,
because
you guys have to. Sorry, you guys have to also rotate with Europa. So that's another key factor in there.
I don't know. Yeah, true, but I don't think. I think they're gonna go for it. To be honest with you, like I don't think they're gonna risk rotating and playing a weakened side against West Ham. He's not gonna be stupid enough to do that.
I hear that.
Yeah, so I think there'll be one in midfield. To be honest with you, because Rice has been on fire. He was also this season, and him, Soucek as well. Soucek, sorry, he's gonna be amazing as well. So we have to physically outplay them.
Hey, Cresswell's been sick going
Cresswell's
forward
been
as well.
amazing as well. Yeah. So it's going to be a difficult game for us, but I think the midfield is where I think we have to take control to win that game. It's going to be a test. We're going to see. You know, it's going to be a test. But if United want to finish in the top 4, they have to win these types of games. They have to. You know, because Leicester are...
But how tired and fatigued are your players going to be? Are you playing at home on Thursday?
No, we're travelling.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you see what I mean? And then you're playing on Sunday, aren't you? So
Yeah. It's going to be tough.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I still have belief. I have belief that we'll come out and win that game. I'm not going to lie to you. Because, what's his name? Antonio hasn't really been firing recently. So without Lingard's creativity, I mean, who are they going to turn to? And our defense has been decent.
If you wanna control Antonio, you need Baye to start, really.
I agree. I don't know. He might start that game. If there's a rotation, Baye will probably come in this week. So we'll
I feel like Baye's probably going to play
Baye looks like the guy that can physically handle the physicality with Antonio.
With Antonio, yeah, man. We'll keep up with him.
I agree. So you guys...
So Antonio, he's a steamroller, man. He can run through anyone. So
yeah, it's true.
Whoever United put up against him, they're gonna have a tough time.
Yeah, you're right. But Baye loves that though. He loves those type of fights. He loves it. So we'll see what happens. So Isha reckons United will lose. Ben reckons a draw, and Kieran, you think we'll sneak it 2-1, right?
I didn't say the score. Don't try to put words in my mouth.
Cool.
But yeah, I think it's.
All right, let's go to the next game. Big game of the weekend. North London derby. Arsenal at home to Tottenham Hotspur.
Boy.
Who should be the more confident fan right now? That's what I want to know.
Tottenham. Let's be real. Tottenham.
Kieran, you agree with that?
Yeah, Tottenham should be confident, man. They're in a good runner.
Huh? Nah, I'm not even coming for anyone. Nah, I'm not coming for anyone.
Don't play it safe.
I'm just happy. I'm not no violence here, please. No violence.
There's no command, bro. You can do it.
Kieran. Bale, Kane, Son, all coming for you guys.
Mora.
Yeah, man.
Like,
hey, big up Mora. He played in midfield and he did a good job.
Though, yeah? I'm not scared of any Tottenham player. I'm scared of Arsenal's players. Arsenal are their own downfall. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can we have a moment for Lacazette though?
Lacazette?
Yeah.
You got Oscar, man. Leave him in. Or was it a BAFTA? You got something anyway.
Terrible. That was terrible. To and then Shaka as well. Like, you've got this guy.
Do you know what? When there's no fans in the stadium, why do you do that?
It's terrible. Do you guys?
But this is what I'm saying. This is why I say that I'm not scared of any Tottenham players. I'm scared of Arsenal's players. Because I'm pretty sure when we played you guys last season,
I wouldn't say that, man.
I'm pretty sure.
How can you say you're not scared of Kane, bruv, or Son? Come on.
Yeah, that's
because what's going to happen? The way they're going to set up here, they're going to sit back. They're going to soak up all of our attack.
No, we don't do that no more. You see, this I know. You know, we don't do that no more.
When did you stop doing that last week?
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. What do you mean you don't do that no more? Hold on. I want to hear this too.
Yeah, this is.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie.
The last 4 games we've played, we've not done the whole sit back thing. We've always started with 4 attacking midfielders, and obviously Kane. So we kind of stopped the whole sit back and counter thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we do that anymore. I think we just go all out and try to outscore the opponent. I think Jose's just realised our defence is just always slips up, and he's just kind of.
You don't need to do that against Arsenal. That's the thing.
Over.
If you sit back and do what you need to do, you will get the result. If you come out attacking, then you're going to give us more opportunity to get them goals in. Mourinho's.
Who is a loss more devastating for in this game out of Arsenal or Spurs?
Spurs, obviously, because we're on form. If we lose,
so basically Arsenal's season is done in the league. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, in terms of because again, your aspiration is top.
But do you know what? Do you know what? Let's be real. Arsenal have a tendency to turn up at these kind of games.
Of course, it's a lot of fun.
No, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. I'd say our last 3 games, I think have been good. Like when you beat us 2-0 earlier in the season. I think that was a good game. I think Arsenal actually played well, but tactically, you played us off the park, man, and you got the 2 goals when it really mattered. Like, 2 shots on target and 2 goals in the first half. Game before that, I think Lacazette scored like a beautiful goal, and then one of our guys made a mistake. Could have been like Olaniyan. Did like a bad back pass and put Son in goal, and then you scored a header.
The thing is, Son hasn't been clinical with his finishing though lately. That's the only other thing. He can assist, but it needs to be a bit more clinical. He's missed a few sitters, so we'll see.
So
Yeah, but when you got Bell and Kane on form, it doesn't really matter who's putting the goals away. As long
Yeah.
as
I personally think this is gonna. I think in this game is gonna be about which defense can hold up. That's what it's gonna be for me because
And we have an advantage because you man have to travel. We don't. So
yeah, we're going Greece on Thursday.
yeah, for real. So it's gonna be. It's peak because everything is looking like Spurs will come out happier in this game. I just have a sneaky feeling with Arsenal. I don't know what it is. They always do this.
Yeah, Arteta, he hasn't beaten Mourinho yet. So that's
Oh,
another thing. That's
wow.
another factor, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been 2-1, 2-0, and then this will be the third meeting.
Okay. So let's go to score predictions. So Leeds versus Chelsea first. Chelsea been on good form recently. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a comfortable 3-1 win. What are you gonna say, Ben?
2-0 Chelsea.
Isha?
2-0 Chelsea.
Kieran?
2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. Manchester United v West Ham. I'm gonna say 2-1 Man United. What are you saying, Ben?
2-2 draw.
Okay, Isha?
2-1 West Ham.
Okay, Kieran?
I've gone 2-1 United as well.
2-1 United. Okay. So I was right earlier when I guessed your prediction. Okay. So
I just don't want to tell you though.
Arsenal versus Spurs. I'm gonna say this is gonna be an Arsenal 2-1 win, I think. What are you saying, Isha?
Brave. I'm going 3-1 Spurs.
Okay, Kieran?
I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? I went to put 2-all, but I've put 2-1 Spurs.
Whoa, okay. Ben?
I agree with Kieran. 2-1 Spurs.
Wow, Kieran has no
2-1
faith.
Spurs.
No faith.
I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong.
Alright.
I want you to get
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Man.
And then the last game,
So
Wolves versus the almighty Liverpool. Even though you're not that mighty right now, but what are you saying?
So is it are you playing home or away?
Away.
Which is good for
Okay.
us.
It's good for you. 1-1. That's what I'm saying. What are you saying, Ben?
Yeah, I agree. 1-1.
Kieran, what are you saying?
2 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool. Okay, Isha, what are you saying?
I'm going 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting game. Isha versus Semp, as we would say. All right, there we have it. That's all the result predictions, score predictions, and the topics that we discussed. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you agreed with some of the things that we've said or if you disagreed. And
Klopp is off to Germany, mate.
Klopp is off to Germany. That's what people are saying. So let's see if that also comes to fruition. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us on this debate. And thank you guys for watching as well. And we're going to see you on next week's show. Take it easy.
Boom. A Birmingham hat trick. Let's go.